So today we are going to look over the performance between vector and array list. So as we know that we have a vector class and an array list class in Java. So both of them are used to store some data and some objects in them. So basically both of them are different types of data structure implementations. Okay, so today we'll look after the performance between array list and vector classes in Java. Okay, so and after that we'll look why that bunch of performance issue is there. Okay, so let's start. So let's say I'm going to have a vector of integer, and let's say it's of vector itself equals to new vector. I'll just create an object, and now I'm going to add something like this much of so I think ones, tens, thousands, hundreds, it's ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, lakhs. Okay, let's make it 10 lakh. Now it's fine. So we are going to basically add 10 lakhs element to the vector. Okay, and similarly we will also do the same thing to array list. Okay, so let's now define an array list of integer, okay, of size. So we are not going to define any size, so it's only we are going to look after when we are not defining a particular size to a vector. I mean a bounded vector or a bounded array list. This is unbounded, this is unsized. These are unsized objects of array list and vector. So what we are going to do is we are simply again going to test size I++. So it's now like array list dot add I. Cool. So now we are going to have performance scenario. So for that I think I need some time one, let's say system.nanotime, and after that, after this part I have to do it like this. I mean I need to, will this be right? Yes. So this will give me basically the time from assigning the object, creating an object, to adding all the 10 lakhs element to the vector. Now again I'll start from here, t2 to this, and now it will be something like, oh sorry, so this will give us for time for array list. Okay, so let's, for our convenience, let's make it like so that we can define similarly for this also. This will help us in good observation. Let's make it for vector. Okay, now we are done. We are ready to analyze the performance between array list and vector class in Java. So yeah, let's go for that. So I'm running the project, fingers crossed, and yeah, boom. You can see that it's almost double for vector than the array list. You getting my point? It's something like ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs, and crores. It's something like 3 crore nanoseconds. So we can have like something, I mean, it's not more than 38,981 milliseconds. Am I right? Similarly for this, it's taking around 60 milliseconds. Okay, so let's make it like, I mean in milliseconds. So if I'll make it for this, cool. Now if I want to run it again, so let's say what will happen. Let's see. Okay, sorry for that. Yeah, so what we are doing again is, yeah, so in this we can see that 64,000 milliseconds it took for vector and 34,000 it took for array list. Why it happened so? Because it happened so because in Java what happens is the vector's default size of vector is, so there is some default size for every collection class in Java. So the default size for vector is something like is 10. Okay, for vector it's 10, and default size for array list is also 10. Okay, but if default size is 10, then why it happened? It happened only because in vector what happens is it resizes linearly. Okay, so what happens is when we are assigning 10 lakhs of, when we are trying to add 10 lakhs of data, what it first does is its default size is 10. Now it increases its size. If it fills up to some percentage, then it increases its size by 10 or again, I mean it will be of size 20 now. Okay, so similarly it will regain its size by 10, 10, 10, 10 and 10. So that will be linear resizing. Okay, so that will take lots of memory, lots of time to assign memories and all from the JVM, from the VM side. Okay, now for this array list it's default 10, but the main thing is in here in array list is it resizes itself exponentially. So this is the main difference between array list and vector. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.